Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is April 29th, 2022. It's about 9:40, almost 9:45 a.m. on Friday. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. I want to get you guys caught up on a couple things. We're going to cover the Qs, S&P cash, and the ES E-mini futures on the S&P. You can see our subscriptions here. We just started that NASDAQ or NQ future service a few weeks ago, and you can see all our different subscriptions there. Let's get into the Qs. I like following these lately. You can see the NASDAQ and the Qs, they topped in November. We have a 1 down in parentheses, that's kind of little, a 2, which is an expanded flat. There's the A in purple, the B down, and the C up. 3 down, 4 up, 5 down, completes the larger wave 1. The wave 2 retracement fell almost right on to 618, and you can see the third wave down has begun. And we've got a 1 in purple, a 2 up, a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 target we had at 313, very close to it. This looks like it could be extending on the larger trend. If this here is 1 down and that is 2 up, then 3 equals 1 at 280. Actually 280.63. So we're watching this unfold, and that's all from the March 29 high. Okay, let's get into the cash, S&P cash. Big picture here, we're looking at a weekly log chart. There's the pandemic low. You can see we got a 1 up in purple, a 2 down, a 3 up, and here's 4. My alternate count labels this 3 as a 5. And as we watch this decline play out, we'll know whether it's a 3 or a 5. We're still in it. As it sits right now, that February 24th low was at 41.14, and you can see the 382 retracement was 41.25. So it satisfied the minimum. There's further downside targets. We'll see how this plays out. If we get a 5 to new all-time highs or not, there's 2 different ways to count that. You can see wave 3 there hit at 48.18. in between the 1 and the 1.272 Fibonacci multiples to wave 1. And that's a weekly log chart of the S&P cash. Let's look at it from that all-time high. We are now looking at a daily chart. There's the all-time high. There is 1 down. I don't have them labeled. There's an A up, a B down, and a C up for 2 on March 29. And then we've got a 1, 2, and 3. I think I got that in a pic that has more of the details. So wave 3 of 3 is playing out. Let me just get to the pic instead of drawing it up here for you guys. We want to look at, there it is, the daily from the all-time high, the cash index. This was as of the close yesterday. There's a 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 overlaps. So it's a beginning diagonal triangle. And there's wave 5 and the low of 1 or A, depending on how you want to label it. I like to put the letters in after the 5th wave is complete, and you can see this is only 1. Okay, there's the B up on 329. You can see 1 down, 2 up. This doesn't look complete yet. 3 equals 1 at 39.31, and you can see the targets there. Let me go back to that daily. I know we're past that first target. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's on the daily. Let's move on. The daily started from the 1.4 high. And now we're going to look at it, I think, from the 329 high. Yep, there's the 329 high on an hourly. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the larger wave 1. There's a price in black, dates in purple. Then we've got a 2. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about with this. Let me label this for you guys, because this isn't common. But we'll see how this lays out, okay? Give me a second here. Okay, so if this is 1, this looks like 2. I'm just going to lay 3, 4, and 5 out here. And let me explain that expanded flat, if you don't mind. Let's see here. It's what it looks like. It's early on. I don't like to make expanded flats as my primary wave count. But that's what it's looking like so far. We'll see how it plays out. Expanded flat is where you get a A up, B down goes below the start of A, which is here, and then C goes above the end of A. So it's an expanded flat. You got A up, B down, lower, low, C up, higher, high. We'll know how this plays out when this plays out, if that is the case, okay? Because that's what it sure looks like. Because this is not a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, or a 1, 2. Yeah, it's just really looks like an expanded flat. I think I have that in a pick. Let me go over here to the hourly. There you go. Okay, and there's the 1, 2. There's the wave 3 targets. It hit the first one. There's the second one. It hit that. And there's the 1.414 and the 1.618. So we'll measure that out after this breaks that low, and we'll measure it from the expanded flat and see what the targets are. I believe these might have been from here before that high was made. Again, this was as of the close yesterday. So that's the hourly. Let's sink down. That was the 329 high. I think we're going to look at it now from the 421 wave 2 high. There's the 421 wave 2 high. This is a 10-minute. As you can see, we've got a 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and a 5 down for the larger wave 1. And then we've got an ABC up correction. In the red, you can see the 382 here is at 42.96, and C equals A. Let me put that in there for you guys. Okay, let's get an ABC up here, and we've got an A, a B, and a C. C equals A at 43.0430, and you can see the high there is 43.0845. Double top with the fourth wave. Okay, 42.99. On the ES, so we'll get to that. It was a perfect double top with a ridiculous risk to reward. The risk was virtually none, and the reward was this. We can get into that. We get to the ES, which will be next. But let me see if I got this 10-minute on a pick here for you guys. There we go. There's the upside targets. Okay, that's the same thing. There's the ABC in there at 43.08, and C equaled A at 43.04. Sits right in between the 50 and the 382 retracements. Let's get into the ES here if we can. Okay, this is the big picture here. Looking at a daily chart, you can see the prices and dates are in purple, and the wave count is in black. We've got a 1 down again, beginning diagonal with an overlap on 4, a 2 up. Within wave 3, we've got 1 down, 2 up. So we're in a 3 of 3 of at least 2 degrees of trend, possibly 3. Again, how this is playing out, we're going to have to watch this pretty closely, and we are. There's our wave 3 targets. You can see 2 of them have been met, and there's further targets to the downside. As this plays out, it does not look like a completed pattern yet. And on the bigger picture, 1 down here in parentheses, 2 up there. 3 or C equals 1 or A at 39.2475 in the ES. That's a daily chart. I think we're going to look at this a little closer from 329. And there we go. Apologize for all the markings here, but you can see the wave counts in red, the dates are in blue, and the prices are in black. And as you can see from this this chart here, we're giving customers these targets in advance. And then after they're hit, like if we give them the upside, then we give them the downside, and vice versa. So they're getting these moves in advance of them happening. We're seeing huge moves, 50, 60, 100 points, high to low intraday, sometimes both directions. Okay, and while Woodson Wave Report is not a trading service, and I do not provide trades, it's all math, and I'm publishing the numbers, okay, to the subscribers, and they're using the MOB, which is make or break, as stops, and Fibonacci targets and retracements as entry and exit points for their trades. Okay, so while most investors and traders during this time have been getting whipsawed, we're keeping our subscribers ahead of the turns by giving them these targets in advance. And this is the monthly subscription, which is our most popular, in case you guys are interested in that. Okay, so that's with the ES. Don't believe I have any more picks to show you guys. Yeah, that's it for here. We'll leave it here. Apologize for all the crowded mess here. This is live. You can see this thing is breaking down. That's that one there where we could have 5 waves. This could be extending, and this here's that double top I was talking about. 43.0350, 43.0350. If you were short right up against there, and I was yesterday within a point, you're making lots and lots of money, lots of gains. Let me do a I'm going to do this here real quick. Let's measure that from the 4303.50 top down to here. And you're looking at 2.27%, 391 points. Is that right? That can't be right. Minus 391. Anyways, 4303 down to 4205. That's 100 points, okay? And that's a 2.27% decline. Your risk to reward was virtually nothing, a point or two, and you're making over 100 points and counting. We'll see how that goes. Okay, until next time, take care, everyone.